then what did you think of the new Super Mario Galaxy movie, honestly?
I wanted
Because I had a
to
feeling
love
that
it.
you were a little disappointed. I was looking at you in cinema. You kept like making these weird sounds.
I'm sorry. I really wanted to love it. It's such a disappointment. It's like the first movie had like problems,
Yeah.
kind of, but it had like a character arc. It had like the thing where like Mario's like trying to live up to his father who was disappointed in him. It had that core and the
Right.
brotherly thing.
Okay.
And the thing I did like about the first Mario movie was that there wasn't enough interaction between Mario and Luigi. Now they have the time to do this because Mario Galaxy was split between Peach having her own adventure with Toad
Yeah.
and Mario and Luigi together with Yoshi. And there wasn't any of that. There wasn't enough. They only had the beginning where Mario was teasing Luigi. No, sorry, Luigi and Yoshi were teasing Mario about, oh, you're so like in love with like Peach and Kissy Face and
But before you go on, let's just give a little structure to this talk.
okay.
Because we don't want to be black and white. Of course, there's no perfect movie, but there were highlights in the movie. Why don't we talk about the...
You talk about the highlights. I'm like,
Let's talk about the things that we actually like in the movie first. Then let's talk about the stuff that we don't like.
okay, go.
Just so they know that we don't completely hate the movie, you know?
Okay, go.
I love the animation of the movie. I thought it was so great.
was-
There was just so much to see.
It was very colorful. The action scenes, when there were any, were
Yeah.
great. And I know the part you really loved was
one?
Fox McCloud's introduction.
Oh, that was one of the things I liked. I like the fighting scene of... I keep getting her name wrong. Rosita.
Rosalina.
Rosalina. I like the fight scene of Rosalina. Like, the hair magic is great. Like, it's star-based.
She had like the magic wand thing, which disappears when she loses her concentration, I guess.
And then my other favorite scene, aside from Fox McCloud, is when Rosalina and Mario and Luigi were already running towards the castle of Bowser Jr. Where
That was
the
Peach. That was Peach.
That was Peach. Sorry, that was Peach. And it was switching from like a pixel game mode to like their reality. It was just kind of switching.
I did not like that. I did not need to see the 8-bit version
I
of
liked
the
it
thing.
because
I
it's kind of
hated it.
like, you know, the animators were trying to imagine this is 8-bit. How would it look like if it wasn't 8-bit?
It
It's kind of
doesn't-
creative.
does not work for me because Peach was not in that kind of situation as
But-
far as I remember.
We're not done talking about the positive things of the movie. So,
Fine.
what did you like before we jump into all the negatives?
Okay. Oh god. Okay. The animation, of course, was really good. Okay.
Okay.
That's a given.
All right.
These are for the furry fans who are like into
You mean Fox McCloud?
no Bowser. Okay. They had it like in the painting where he was like being like he looked great and handsome and whatever. So they were doing this for the furry fans.
Right.
And he had an arc already about his son and turning good, and he sacrificed his time and freedom to work for the queen bee thingy. I liked that. And like he wanted his son to be proud of
Right.
him. And then like he actually went against his son, like, I was kind of friends with him already, and I don't want to beat them. So Bowser Jr. just went like, okay, I'll just turn him into babies. Like that. And like he had an arc going on already. They just needed to cross the finish line and make it a good ending. They could have turned it into a Mario Party at the ending where they're all
So,
friends.
to clear this up then, because you're saying a lot of stuff, and I feel like there's a jumble of ideas here. You just don't like how Bowser's character was, you know.
It had an arc. It had such potential. I liked that.
Well, how did you expect it to go, or at least how do you want it to go?
There, exactly, because like you know, like the rest of the game stuff became like a Mario Party thing where like, oh, we're like friendly enemies. We're gonna play tennis on Sundays and go racing on Fridays or something like that. But no, they didn't. They just erased Bowser's character arc just for the ending of the fight and the whole. Oh yeah, they killed him too. Like what the hell was that? Yeah,
Well,
I don't
that's
know.
a lot.
Nah.
So let me say stuff that I actually did not like about the movie. Okay, I want to preface this with I love the animation. I love the fight scenes. I thought the fight scenes were so great.
There were power-ups that I am not familiar with, and they were cool.
And it's definitely something the kids enjoyed a lot because when we were in the cinema, they were all like really, I could see, and like they were making a lot of like giggling sounds. I really enjoyed it.
I don't care about the kids. I want my happiness while watching this movie.
But
And
I'm
I'm
sure,
happy.
and I'm sure a lot of people would agree the story sucks. It's really bad. I thought that a lot of things didn't make sense, and it felt so rushed.
What rushed? It was so slow. I was like, oh my god.
No, it
what's
was
happening?
rushed where like everything was just happening out of convenience at one point. Like there was one point where Fox McCloud was just like, well, that was Fox McCloud, right? Using the radio.
No, that was Luigi.
Luigi was like using the radio, and suddenly these flame kids, I just don't know what they're called.
The
I forgot.
Luma, the stars.
The Lumas, like suddenly like, oh, like, you know, we got a signal.
There was no like foreshadowing of that.
No foreshadowing of that.
No use of technology of like Luigi going on radio stuff. What?
That was one thing that was too convenient. The second thing that felt too convenient is them meeting up in the port in
Yes!
what's that place called?
at the Galaxy Gateway.
The
something-
Galaxy Gateway.
something.
Basically, it's like, you know, where all the portals are.
Yeah,
right?
they met the same Rob the Robot.
Suddenly, Peach was just there by herself, and suddenly Mario and Luigi just randomly found her. It's just
Yeah.
way too convenient. It
That
doesn't
was-
make sense to me.
That was so dumb.
Yeah, and at that point, like, I just kept telling to myself, okay, I'm not happy with it. Probably because it's meant for kids, because the story sucks. And the only way I could rationalize it is that they had to make the story simple because the kids wouldn't understand it.
No, kids understood the Mario, the first movie. It made over $1 billion. They could get this one if they just made it better. My God.
Okay, I sound like things are getting really like negative. Let me say one thing
I
that I
want to
also
add more
like.
negative stuff.
Enough negativity.
No,
negativity.
no, I want to add more negative stuff.
I thought that Bowser Jr. was an amazing bad guy. I felt like he didn't even need his father. He could have just really taken over the universe if he wanted to, but he had a strong yearning for like a familial bond with his father. He like had a strong yearning for it.
See, that was good. They just didn't follow up on and complete the character arc.
It was good in a twisted way because he's like, yes, you know, this is what you're meant to do. He's like, you gotta like, you know, rule the world.
Because it was like, just a good thing. The
yeah.
whole part where Bowser was like doing the storytelling with the sock puppet.
Right.
The whole sequence was amazingly well animated. I loved like the sock puppet Bowser and the whole adventure and all the props.
That's like a touching scene where Bowser was just having a moment, like
Yes.
a kid moment with like
Yes.
his son. Yeah.
They did the whole retelling technique also at the ending of the credits, and I like that. Can I go to the stuff I hate now? Okay, no, fine. I'll just make it really fast. Or like okay. All right, I'll just make it quick. Okay, I'll make it quick. Okay, like Mario first, he did not have a character arc. He had one at the start. He had like a thing where like he was being teased that he should be like, do you love Peach? And like, oh, I'm gonna give her like an umbrella, which was cool, which is used in one of her games, stuff like that. And then in the ending, they also had a bit where like Peach was gonna hug him and he was giving a handshake. And like, see, and they didn't follow up on that. That was the ending of that character arc. That was a development.
All right.
What the fudge? Like that. And then like Yoshi.
Oh, I forgot about that.
F. Yoshi sucks.
I hated Yoshi, guys. I thought he was like the most annoying character ever. I don't know why, but like the whole time, every time like his voice or like he makes sounds, just so annoying. Just so
don't-
annoying.
Was
Just
that
do not
is
like Yoshi. Yeah.
video game version? Maybe is it accurate? But yeah, like that.
I want to balance it out. Yoshi's action scenes pretty cool, like his
Oh.
tongue sticking out and everything. That's cool. It's just the way they voiced him and like his little emotional scenes and like when he interacts with like Luigi and Mario. It's so annoying. I don't know why. It's just so annoying. But yeah.
All right. Okay. Other stuff. McCloud. Fox. I call him Star Fox.
I thought it was pretty cool. Like the way they really, you know,
I'm
he really outshined the other characters. He felt more like a main character at the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know because I never played Star Fox, and I don't think they gave away too many characterization bits for him in Smash Brothers.
Right.
So I don't know if he is faithful to Star Fox, like
Okay.
the stuff. So it's probably purists who are gonna complain or not complain. They might be happy.
Okay.
The thing about that though is inclusion of Mr. Game and Watch at the ending.
I don't understand.
Luigi drew like this black blot thing to fight for him,
Yeah.
fighting Bowser.
That's a scene where he's like, I'm not really very good, you know, artist or something like that.
Yeah,
Effect,
yeah. That one was like, it's too much of a reference. Like, no one's gonna get it. And they're like referencing Smash Brothers. Because I felt like, also Rob the Robot, the one was like going, what was he saying? Like, she's found over there. That one. Rob, Mr. Game & Watch, Star Fox. Maybe there's people in the background. They might do like a Smash Brothers movie, maybe. Do some crossovers. Put Zelda in it. Sorry, Link, not Zelda.
I don't really know. I wasn't really catching that. All I know is that there's definitely going to be another movie because at the very end we got the princess wearing yellow.
That's Daisy.
Yeah, well, for other people who didn't know, that's Daisy. So
Oh, something good that I forgot to mention. Introduction of showing Wart, who was from Super Mario Brothers 2. That one I got to play. So he was the frog who was blowing bubbles. Ooh, that was a good scene when they were fighting in the casino.
I love the casino scene. I thought it was so creative. Like there's just so much to see. And you know, I mentioned in the very beginning of our talk before we got really negative that I love the animation. It was just so good, so colorful, and they pulled a lot of like references from the games, and that's kind of nice to see. Even if the story was messed up. And I was just, you know, scraping for story here. It was just like the movie really is just a collection of references. It was like they were just trying to please fans by like dropping references in there, but story sucked. How many times did I say sucked? It really was bad. Just but yeah, but the kids had fun, so
What kids?
it got a really high
Please
rating. I
me!
think mostly because of the children, the families who but the critics they rated it much lower than the previous Super Mario film.
Right. do have to say that I do like the whole addressing the movie version of Peach having this origin with
Yeah.
the power with Rosalina, and they're like made of stardust with some sort of star ability.
You know, I was caught off guard by that because I assumed Peach was from the human world because that was kind of implied when, you know, they were talking about Mario and Luigi being from Brooklyn. And then Peach was like just, I thought Peach just like made a wrong turn and got sucked in a tube or something. Apparently, Peach might actually be an alien. Like,
Yeah, she's an alien.
Peach is probably not even human and all the other princesses.
They kind of reference it in the first movie when they were in the field. They would go like, "There's so much more stuff out in the galaxy," which is super
It
hard.
sucks though because Peach didn't even know she had an ounce of like magic power in
Oh
her.
yeah, yeah. See, the other thing I hated. Come on, there was no reason for Rosalina to come back, and like, no, Rosalina to not come back and like find her sister after the thing that was supposedly attacking her.
Yeah, I was
it
telling
was
Ben.
10 years or something. You lost your sister. Why did you come back for her?
I was telling Ben that Rosalina probably just distanced herself from Peach, even if she knew where Peach was, to decrease the likelihood of them like
Yeah.
being discovered together because they're too dangerous, they're too
Yeah,
strong.
yeah. Probably true.
Yeah, I don't even know how Bowser Jr. figured out that Rosalina's power can be siphoned that way. It's just
Yeah, probably some story.
he's
behind
kind of
it,
a
though.
tech prodigy apparently.
I didn't
We
even
don't
know where,
Yeah.
where he got like the magic paintbrush, whatever thing. I
That
don't
is
know.
so strong. That is so strong. He can't even control it. He summoned this dragon.
I wanna say like my favorite bit that just surprised me.
Yeah, what's
it's
that?
not maybe not about the whole movie, but the whole part where the first time they fought Bowser Jr. like the whole fight was happening. All of a sudden, Luigi like does this knee. I can't call it a kick, but he knees Bowser Jr. in the face, and that was a good part.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right, it's all out now, guys. Super Mario Galaxy has been out for a while now, and you know, we just had to talk about it because Ben would have stopped talking about it. I kind of told him to like, Ben, just save your thoughts for the podcast. And okay, guys, I'm sorry. The story sucked. The
I'm
animation was
sorry.
amazing. The previous movie was better in terms of story. It was more captivating. This one was just a jumble of references. As beautiful as it is, it's just really that. It's more of an art piece than an actual story, really.
it could have been artistic. It could have been poetic.
It is artistic, just not in story form.
Okay.
I mean, at least not story-wise. Yeah. Anyway, I'm Joff, and
Man.
I'll see you guys again for other movie reviews.
Oh no 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 no! We're doing some gaming live streams
Yeah, if you guys want to see us stream video games live,
and scream at horror video games. Dead, not live.
we recently just started streaming because Ben, he went to Japan, right? And he got some equipment for like recording, so we don't really know. We don't really stream, but
We
it's
are
easy enough.
now.
We are now, yeah. We are now starting with the first one was Mega Man. It was fun. So forgive us if like the format is not the best. I feel like we're kind of figuring that out on the way.
So
So
check out the next one.
the next one
it's-
will be like a horror game, I think. It might, but we don't really know.
Oh, I know.
We'll just surprise you guys, so just like check in when you can.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Bye. Oh, by the way,
What?
what do you guys think of this new slanting format? We're kind of slanted right now. Anyway, that's it. Bye.
Bye. Okay, bye.